Welcome to the Welsh Cockney. And it's not beer review today, although I've got one here, which I'll have a little sip of. What it's about is Saturday, or the weekend just gone, on Saturday, I brewed a beer and totally forgot to put the video on. It's only a beer kit, so it's not like all grain brewing or anything, only a beer kit. But yeah, I was going to film it, but I forgot to put it on, so I'll promise to do that next time I do another brew. But what I want to show you is the fermentation unit in action. So here's the fermentation unit, which is obviously a fridge, but it's got the Inkbird connected and a heater going in. If I take that off you, well, excuse the hands. So in the fridge we have the lovely beer fermenting away. There's the heater down there. Oh, it smells lovely in there. It smells like beer. So I won't disturb it too much, but yeah, it's on its 5th day of fermentation, so it's not far away from being done on the first part. And this is the Inkbird. So this measurement here is what I set it at, 21 degrees. And at the moment it's gone down to 20.1. So this light here, that's the heating. So if that hits 20, then that will kick in and the heater will come on and a little light will show up. And then on the other side we have the cooling side, which is a fridge. So if it gets to 22 degrees, then that will kick in, which it did at the beginning. The first couple of days it was rising in temperature, and then the fridge came in a few times. And now the third, from the 4th and 5th day, which is today, it's now going on the lower side. But I'll pass you back. And nice close up of hands. But I thought the fridge and the heater would be kicking in a lot, but they didn't. Initially, I think it was it the heater had to bring the temperature up initially, but once it got to 21 on the first day, it pretty much stayed there, crept up a couple of point degrees, but pretty much stayed between 21 and 22. And then I think on the second day it was reaching 22 and the fridge kicked in twice. And then from the 3rd day onwards it's gone lower rather than higher. But it's obviously stayed within 1 degree each way because the Inkbird is doing its job. So yeah, it's working well. The next job is probably this weekend, is the secondary fermentation, which I'll transfer that beer into a pressure barrel, and then it will be probably 2, maybe 3 weeks in the secondary fermentation, and then it will be normally bottling, but I'm actually going to put it into a bag in a box so I can use this to have it on draft. Anyway, so hopefully I'll do a video of the transferring. I won't forget this time. Next time probably be a beer review, so see you there. Cheers. Oh, hello.
Too busy having a drink.
Yeah. Cheers, everyone. Brewdog Shore leaves, that one. Not a bad little pint. Anyway, I recently showed you the fermentation unit in the Welsh Cockney pub shed in action. Brewed some beer, and it was in the fermentation bucket inside the fridge, which has the Inkbird and a heater. And it was brilliant, wasn't it? The way it's kept the temperature.
Yeah, the Inkbird's really good.
Really good. But now, today, it finished fermentation, the primary fermentation, and it's been transferred into a pressure barrel for the secondary fermentation, which is about 2 weeks, but I'm going to leave it longer because we're going to be going on longer, aren't we? So, do you want to show the pressure barrel? So, it's now in there with the pressure barrel. And we've lowered the temperature. It was set at 21 for the fermentation, now it's set at 19.5 and it's just above that at the moment. So if it gets, I think if it gets to 20 it will bring it back down to 19.5. Oh, what am I doing? It's going to have another swig there.
So what happens next?
What happens next is it's going to be in there for 3 weeks, maybe a little bit longer, and then I'll be transferring that into a bag which will go in a box, which will then connect up
To the pump.
to the pump, and we will have it on draft. And when that time happens, I'll do another video and pour the first pint. It's a real ale, by the way, that I'm doing. That's all it is. It's Cooper's Real Ale, which is Australian. And I've yet to work out the the ABV, because I've taken the initial gravity test and the final gravity test. I've got to do that equation. So I'll sort that out from when I pour it, and I'll tell you what the ABV is. Anyway, till then, cheers.